Hi everyone, I'm Donna Norris, Soul Level Intuitive. I am welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. And today I am bringing you the July take on birthstones. And what I've been doing this year is just to sort of set up a record for you so that every month when it rolls around, if it is your birthday month, you could go with the traditional birthstone and listen to some of the properties and the metaphysical healing, properties that's it's known for. Or you can take a look with me at some of the other ones from other cultures, other times, that were also birthstones in the month of August. So I'm going to be starting with ruby, of course, the traditional one. A really true high quality ruby gemstone is a brilliant deep red, but it also comes in varying shades of like magenta, pink, sort of like this one. If you get this one in just the right light, you can see a star in it. So this is my ruby sample. And ruby, of course, is all about passion, excuse me, love, passionate love, life force energy, also strength, enthusiasm for life, adventurousness, and its protectiveness. So this particular July, we've got some crazy wonky energy going on. So a little bit of energetic protection certainly can't hurt. So, and most every stone in July has a measure of protectiveness about it in its properties. But the energy of this is really high. It of course, is around the root chakra, which is all about our sense of security, and then also sort of, going into the sacral and the nurturing side of things. But it does stimulate the root chakra. It also emanates the pure red ray more intensely, really, than any other stone. And it's known as a stone of courage. So if you need a little boost, a little get up and go, you've got something that maybe you're feeling a little trepidatious about, throw some ruby on, tune into that energy, and then just feel the fear and do it anyway. What's the worst that can happen? They can't kick us off the planet for it. So anyway, I hope it will inspire you to step up and stand up for yourself, and also, that other passionate side, to really step back and contemplate and appreciate the sensual pleasures in life. I mean, we can't all be serious all the time. There's there's that side of our lives too that needs to be nurtured and taken care of. So enjoy a little fun. And well, that's pretty much it for ruby. So from then on, I'm going to go to now amber. Amber is actually a fossilized resin, and it comes in all different colors from yellow to brown. I've got a few different ones here. This is a honey amber. It truly does look like honey, doesn't it? And then I've got the more traditional looking amber. This one, if you look really closely, has a bug in it, which is I've always thought was super cool. And then this one that also has two bugs in it, if you look at it just right, and a little bit darker amber, and it also comes all the way like to cherry amber. Beautiful, beautiful colors. Amber impacts and stimulates your solar plexus chakra, which is all about your intuitive abilities, energetic healing. If you're a natural healer, this is a really good stone for you. It's a very good protective stone. It just sort of naturally deflects negative energy. So if you feel like you're in a constant state of being surrounded by negativity, pull out the amber, put some on your desk, wear some every day, keep it around you and keep it in your bedroom and in your atmosphere so that you can help diffuse some of that negativity, at least in your space, in your bubble. It symbolizes light and warmth. And here's something fun fact, when you rub an amber, you get an electric charge with it. Its original name was electron. The original Greek name for it was electron, which is the same word that electricity and stuff comes from too. So it's pretty cool. It creates like this feeling of, as I said, warmth and well-being when you wear it. It helps you also to remember your ancestral lineage. So if you want to do some astral travel, if you want to look into some of your past life memories and try to tap into those, this would be a really good crystal to work with for that purpose. It also kind of helps you clear some of the karmic stuff from your debris field if you set that intention and really focus on that. So it offers a really nice increase also just in your vitality level physically, so that's a really good energy booster. I love the energy of amber. Okay, see, from there, we're going to go to turquoise. Turquoise was all the way back in ancient Egyptian and Middle Eastern times, the birthstone for July. And it's always also had an element of protectiveness. Soldiers in ancient times used to wear turquoise on their breastplate. They used to also put it on the harnesses and bridles and things for their horses to protect their horses going into battle. It's been used in royal crowns and accoutrement and jewelry for going back 5,000 years BC. So it's really a nice stone. It comes in a lot of different colors as well. You can see I've got these little nuggets that are somewhat bright blue, and then these beads that are the same shade, but it also comes in more of a blue green. You can even find green turquoise. I just don't have an example of it. But you see how this one is pretty veiny. This one has gold veins. You can't really tell with these little beads I have here, but they have black veins. Beautiful, beautiful stone. Um, it's used for good fortune, protection against evil. I have to look at my notes over here. But the Hindus, the Persians, the Navajo, Zuni, and Apache tribes, where it's found in the southwestern U.S., they all use it and really tap into its energetic properties too. It's actually Iran's national gemstone, the country of Iran. It aids in the emotional, soothing the emotional body and relieving stress. So it's a really good one if you just want to chill out and be with yourself and be present in whatever situation you're in. It represents the wisdom that comes from all of our life experiences and how we gather, the wisdom as we accumulate experiences throughout our life. The ancestral energy counsels that all experiences are valid. They're just, we are the ones that put the label of good and bad on them, and mistakes are simply another experience. So turquoise reminds us that when we're seeking wholeness, it really only comes when we're willing to embrace all of who we are, the shadow side, as well as, our best qualities and our gremlins and, what we've learned on our earth walk so far. So it's a really good one. It's a good stone for self-forgiveness, for self-acceptance, for, like I said, releasing that stress and releasing regrets. So I hope if you're not in the mood for a ruby this month, and maybe amber's not quite what you're going for, you could give a thought to turquoise as like a stone to invest in, wear, and think about this month for July. And last but not least is onyx. Onyx is a black stone. It does come in other colors, but I think it's most commonly known as or seen and able to be purchased on the market in black. It's emotionally neutral. One of the ways you can tell onyx from obsidian, some of the other black jet, some of the other stones, is that it remains cool to the touch. Whereas obsidian warms up when you put it next to your skin. Obsidian will get warm. Onyx will stay cool. Um, so you can use this for inner strength, self-mastery, also for grounding and protectiveness. This one comes in with like your root chakra and your solar plexus chakra, as well as your third eye chakra. And before I forget, turquoise was all about the throat chakra. But this one is root, solar plexus, and third eye. So this is like the seats of physical vitality, your willpower, and your mental clarity. It cools and it condenses negative energy. It calms nervousness. It relieves anxiety. It helps diffuse hot tempers. If you're going to be in a highly charged situation, it might be good to have some of this around. If not on your person, at least in the room. And if you're working with high energy stones like moldavite and some of those other really strong upper chakra stones, iolite, some of the others, you can use this to kind of help balance and bring you back down to earth so that you don't kind of stay up in that airy fairy mode past the point of what's healthy. Anyway, the white and the gray tones of onyx work better with the upper chakras, but this one is really all about, the earth star and the root chakra, the black one. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope you find it entertaining and just something to think about if your birthday's in July, or even if you're just working with the energy of July. These are all really good stones, and hope you enjoy. And I'll see you next month for the month of August stones. There's some really cool ones for August, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks all. Bye for now.